Something comes up, and it's just poof, you're gone. Always, always running away by yourself. It's not like that.
Hi, Spook.
Not like what?
Like I said back in Halure.
I'm not talking about Halure. If you're not ashamed of anything, then shouldn't you hurry back to your friends?
Is that better? Okay.
It's just that... No need to explain to me. I think you've got other people who'll listen to you.
Huh? Guys.
Karol, I'm so glad you're safe.
Where the hell did you go? We were really in a jam back there. I'm sorry.
Hey, at least you made it out in one piece.
I'm leaving.
Wait!
You think long and hard about what you've done. That's all I have to say to you. Hey, cut it out!
Let's get going, Karol. We're all tired.
Yuri. Man, we were way off. The Blood Alliance was nowhere to be seen.
No kidding. We'll have to take any information that guy gives us with a grain of salt.
Guy? You don't mean...
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna roast that deadbeat the moment I see him!
Let's take it easy on the way back.
It's not like I...
Hey, you're gonna get left behind.
I'm coming!
Okay.
So air is more than just a handy substance for making blastia work, huh?
The questions amateurs ask, I swear. Air affects everything in the world. Our own bodies, the growth of living organisms, even the weather.
So the blastia in Rago's palace that controlled the weather was interfering with the air?
Correct.
So then, that means the air here is interfering with the processes in our bodies.
I mean, I can handle it, but is it really a good idea for us to be in air this dense?
We shouldn't stay here too long, especially runts like you who are still growing. The younger you are, the more of an effect the air will have.
Huh. Guess that makes sense.
Now we need to get out of here. Okay, no problem, Spook. See you later.
The next time I see that freak, my magic will be ready. No mercy!
What's she so mad about?
It looks like she's upset that we let that dragon rider escape.
I never thought he'd go as far as the Karabalkrim underground to destroy Blastia. Well, that's dedication.
The next time we meet, I'll choke the life out of him with my bare hands! Rita's pretty dedicated herself.
Night.
Yeah, I beat you into next week.
I feel like an easy win.
Don't get careless.
Destructo Pain! Show power that tries soul shine! That was easy!
I hate this so much.
Guess we can do this. All right, who's next?
Odin of the Slaughter's Land!
You're gone. You're gone.
We performed marvelously!
Who's that?
The common rabble. So I've finally found you. That's far enough.
You lackeys must have had a lot of time on your hands if you crossed the ocean just to see us.
You're in no position to talk down to the likes of me. Now, princess, right this way.
Huh? What does he mean, princess?
Was it not obvious?
Princess standing right here in front of us.
Yuri, but how did you...
If
What? Estelle's a princess?
how did no one know that?
I
It
suspected
was
as
pretty
much
obvious.
myself.
Rita, you too?
Wait, you've got to be kidding!
And what will happen to my friends?
Why, they'll be drawn and quartered. Family, of course.
Please, wait! I wasn't abducted.
Ah, what a mouthy young lady you are. This way, please.
Estelle!
Now die like the flies you are.
Arrest the culprit Yuri Lowell and his accomplices.
You, the Swan Brigade.
Them
Just a
again.
minute. This prize catches mine. I won't let you take him from me that easily.
Catch? Our duties are not to be carried out in the fashion of a hunt.
Hopefully we can get out of here while they're arguing.
Did I not also hear someone mention dying earlier?
You did. What is wrong with condemning criminals to their deaths?
Should not criminals be captured and judged in accordance with the laws?
I suppose I can let you have these little worms.
However, we are gonna have to fight them again.
These upstart commoners are so full of themselves. Even that commandant.
This way, please, Your Highness. Do watch your step.
But I...
Yes, right this way.
Arrest them in the name of Captain Schwan.
Okay, Yuri Lowell gang. It's curtains for you, I say.
What do you mean, gang? Hey! Get your hands off me! Do you know who I am? But I haven't done anything!
Don't hurt them. I beg you.
Estelle, don't worry.
Yuri...
Just start walking. Walk, I say.
Ow! Hey, watch it with the pulling.
Sir Schwan, we shall take these undesirables to Heliord. All members, fall out!
So, and also.
Continuing on, we will review the particulars of your 18th crime.
Please do.
Is it true that you threw a knight sent to collect the taxes into the river?
Wow, I'd forgotten about that. Was that you, Tweedledee?
That's right! I was in bed with a cold for 3 whole days thanks to you.
How many more of these are there? This is getting pretty boring.
I wonder what'll happen to me.
So I'll write, you have no signs of remorse in the report then.
Where's that do-nothing captain of yours anyway? What was his name? Schwan?
Playing hooky because he's the big shot.
You dare mock our captain? Szechuan is a legendary hero, and a veteran of the Great War 10 years ago.
So basically, His Eminence would never stoop so low as to deal with nobodies like us.
Quiet, I say! Quiet! Getting on to your next offense.
Your Excellency, Commandant Alexei, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Alexei? What?
All your crimes are hereby pardoned by the good graces of their Highnesses Esteles and Yoder.
What? But these foul criminals have disturbed the peace of the Empire.
The Imperial Knights thank you for rescuing Prince Yoder and protecting Princess Esteles.
Please, take this.
We've got no need for this. It's not like we did those things for the sake of the Knights.
I see.
What about Estelle?
She has just given her consent to be returned to the Imperial capital.
What? Well, I guess she is a princess after all.
The princess is waiting at the inn. We would be pleased if you made an appearance.
I was so surprised to find out that Estelle was a princess.
I had a feeling. She knew Flynn, and she was obviously brought up as a noble.
Shut up. You knew already.
Maybe.
Oh man, I wonder if I was rude to her without realizing it.
Your language has been unpardonable. Captain Karol, the sentence for insulting royalty is... decapitation.
Been nice knowing you.
What about you? You're way more rude than I am.
Guess it's off with both our heads then.
What? That's...
Idiots.
What was that? That was the door. Throughout history, there has always been these two types of people. That's right, the ruler and the ruled. Effort always bears fruit. Preserving until you harvest that fruit is the definition of effort. People put faith in notions like that, and then die in obscurity.
So Estelle's going back home, huh?
You don't have a problem with this, Yuri?
It's not my decision to make.
Well, I guess that's true, but...
More importantly, where are we?
This is the city of Heliord. Geographically speaking, it's located between Torum Harbor and the city of Dongrest. Recently built, it's still a very new town. If you follow this road to the east, you'll hit Cair Bocram, where we were earlier. Cut through the west, and go to the northwest to reach Dongrest.
I see. Well, maybe I'll have a look around the town a bit.
I've got my own business to attend to.
What to do?
Rising City, Heliar. I can't go back to the hunting blades. What am I gonna do? Stop complaining and work. You want to be a noble, don't you? Build a house, get 1 point. Build a beam, 0.5 points. get enough points, and you too can become nobility. And points become nobility. The council is pretty snazzy. How long has it been since you came to this town to become a noble? Is this the town's blastia? Almost all of our most important work turned out to be odd jobs. Hey, you there, no loitering or allowed. Now move along. There's Flynn and Yoder. Monitoring the laborers is a terrible job. I'm so bored with all this medial labor. How much longer until my shift ends?
Oh, so both of you were here the whole time.
Yuri, watch your speech in front of His Royal Highness. You could at least show due courtesy to the gracious pardoner of your crimes.
It's okay, Flynn. Miss Estelise and I acted of our own volition.
You've already heard about Lady Estelise, then, I see.
Yeah, I heard.
Yuri, I thought that traveling with you would be to Her Highness's own benefit, but...
The royal family can't be allowed to romp all over the countryside without restraint.
That's not very convincing coming from you.
I apologize. But now especially, it's undesirable for the royal family's concerns to be brought into the public eye.
Concerns? You mean whether you or the princess is next in line for the Imperial throne?
Correct. There are currently two opinions. That of the Imperial Knights, and that of the Council.
Hi.
Your Highness.
There's no use hiding any details from him when he already knows so much. The Imperial Knights are backing my own ascension to the throne. Meanwhile, Miss Estelise has the support of the Council.
She's a princess after all.
Yes. Her relation may be a distant one, but she's unmistakably of royal blood.
That's gotta be tough for the Knights, too. Even if she's the rival of their candidate for the throne, it's not like they can just stop protecting the princess, is it?
Yuri, this matter is...
I don't know anyone odd enough to be interested in information like this. Well, I'm gonna go drop by Estelise's place, and then I'm gonna take a load off at the end. Thanks for the chat.
Have you thanked Lady Estelise and Prince Yoder yet? Estelise and I aren't fighting or anything like that. I actually think we get along rather well. The strong do not win. It is the winners who are strong.
Wait, I say!
Hey, it's Tweedle A and Tweedle B.
Don't call us that!
Something I can help you two with?
Even if you have a direct pardon from His Highness Yoder, I say that does not change the fact that you committed crimes against the Empire!
As members of the Imperial Knights, our honor will not allow us to simply let that slide.
Yuri Lowell, you will battle with us here, I say, fair and square!
If you beat us, we'll recognize you as innocent of your crimes.
Don't make claims you can't back up.
Already beaten them multiple times already.
You have the authority to forgive people their crimes.
Regardless, we must battle.
Battle!
If that's what it takes to make you happy, I guess I can humor you.
Excellent. Come with us. Kiss your freedom goodbye, or it ends today.
I say, prepare to face the Imperial Knight's ultimate fighting technique, the Burst Art!
Again, you're claiming regular techniques as your own. That doesn't belong to the Knights.
I say be quiet!
The Burst Art, huh? I've heard of it before, but
You don't know how it's done? You fool!
I say, we shall show you. But before that happens, you'll be reduced to no more than a worthless caterpillar crawling on the ground. I say...
Maybe it has something to do with overlimit.
Go! Show him how it's done, Adakor!
I say, watch me now! The arcane art of the Imperial Knights!
It didn't hit him! What are you doing?
Huh. Burst arts can be linked from an arcane art. I wonder if I could imitate that.
There's no way an amateur could do something like that, I say.
And now, overlimit.
I'll blow you away! Ah! Be careful! Yuri Lowell's going to attack!
Arcane art?
Take this!
Trigger the burst art by holding X. Turn arcane art.
You're dead! Divine Wolf! That's enough for today.
Burst art!
I say, what a terrible turn of events! You're I say... All right. Azure Wolf! Dragon Sword! You're dead! Take this! Dragon! Take Azure Wolf Strike! Azure Wolf Strike!
I can't see a thing. I'm fine. I think
I've had enough
Dragon
of you!
Swarm!
Pathetic!
Dragon!
We're done. Man. Exercise before turning in for the night. I guess I'll hurry back to the inn.
Torumport is east from the exit on the other side. If you need a boat, you should go there. Don't speak of ideals, become them. Words of a famous man. I forgot who though. You know, the Khmer Brigade is made of arrogant knights of noble class, but these nobles are a far cry from the royal class. Knights usually have severe training from morning to night. What's worse, we always have to be on the scene first if there's a situation. Lady Istlee is resting. Well, I guess I'll call it a day. Watch me the... Welcome to like stay, yeah.
Hey, I thought you went to see Esteli's.
She seems to be asleep already. We could still talk tomorrow.
Right. Why don't we all return to our rooms then?
What's the matter, Repeat?
Did you guys hear a strange sound?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Oh, I've been hearing that the barrier blastia has been acting up lately.
Hey, hold your horses.
That doesn't sound good.
I can't.
Commandant Alexei is there, isn't he? He should be able to take care of it.
Rita, if we let you go out on your own, it'll be just another repeat of a Meat Hill.
Well, if you want, we could at least let Flynn know about it.
It's been a while since the Imperial Knights have interrogated me. Forgot how tiring it was. Even the Princess and His Highness Yoder got involved. And 2 captains and the Commandant. And with Flynn here too, they're leaving the capital totally defenseless. Pretty sloppy work.
Rita, please wait.
Estelle!
After all, I've heard that the Imperial Knights have made some repairs on the blastia here.
Give the Knights some credit for once, will you?
Please, Rita.
All right, then.
It's okay for you to be wandering around like this?
Yes, but can I stay with you until it's time to return to Zophius?
I don't mind at all.
What do you think that scary monster we saw in Kaer Bakram was?
That beast was way tougher than anything I've ever seen before. If it didn't run away when it did, we'd have been in a world of hurt.
That's a surprisingly cautious opinion coming from you. Not that I disagree when it comes to a monster like that.
Do you think it was the hunting blades who trapped it in a reverse barrier?
Yeah, probably. It looked like they came to take that monster down. And whatever the case, I don't want to meet up with a monster like that again.
Could it... It's probably one of those monsters that those siblings that show up on the map we're talking about.
The barrier blastia has been making some odd noises. You think it's okay?
You came all the way here because you were worried about that? As always, Yuri, you can't leave well enough alone if you see anything amiss.
Hey, it's not me. She was the one that...
It's obvious that something's not right with that blastia. Let me have a look at it.
This blastia is currently in a state of repair. I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you to examine it.
Why?
What was that vibration?
Uh-oh, is it...
Don't tell me that was the blastia.
Maybe something's happened to the blastia.
Is that guy coming again to break it?
Your Highness, you must stay here.
Doesn't look good.
Rita! Let me go! I can't just leave him like this! The air is just pouring out of this thing! At this density, it might kill someone!
And what about you? Damn it! That girl's blastia crazy!
It's okay. I'll just readjust the volume of air. You'll be just like new.
We've got to get out of here!
Lead the civilians out of the city, as well as the princess and the others.
Yes, sir.
The air is completely out of control. There's no telling what it will do.
No! The flow of air has outstripped its capacity! At this rate, it'll either swallow the city or even explode!
Explode! Did you hear that? Everybody get out of here! Hurry!
Rita!
Princess!
Your Highness! What is she?
Rita, I'm here! Estelize! Commandant? There, got it! Ah! Rita, hang on! Please, get a room ready for Rita.
Do you even hear what you're saying? You're just as worn out as she is.
Prepare rooms at once. I'll take her there myself.
Karol, can you stand?
Yeah.
Come on, we're going too.
Come in.
You can't keep using your healing arts on her forever, Estelize. Come on, let's let her rest for now.
Yes.
I can't believe she had to go and do something like that.
Yes. Once Rita chooses to do something, she won't listen to anyone else.
You're one to talk. You were just as bad as she was.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna stay here. You should go rest. Aren't you tired from using your healing arts so much?
I'm jealous of Rita. She has something she cares about so much.
And so can you, if you spend enough time looking for it. But you need to go and get some sleep now.
No, I'm fine. Yuri, you should get some sleep yourself.
Flynn will get mad at me if you pass out.
So let him get mad at you.
Look, don't come asking me to take your place when you collapse from exhaustion.
I can't ask you to take my place if I've already collapsed, can I?
You must think I'm totally useless. After what happened when you first met me, and at Bakram, and today.
I think everyone freaked out today. Even the great Commandant was pretty in over his head. There are lots of things even grown-ups can't do.
Even you, Yuri? Yeah, I guess so. It's a tough world.
Now you got the idea.
Hey, Yuri?
Hmm?
Do you think you'd want to maybe start a guild with me?
A guild, huh? Yeah, that's an idea. I'll think about it.
Really?
What, you're surprised?
I thought you'd say, no way! I've been in enough messes already! Or something.
Not all adults think like that, you know. Anyway, it's late. Let's get some rest and see how she's doing in the morning.
Think about the talk about the guild, okay? You will, won't you? We still got him to worry. We got him to worry about. Let's just stop and rest for the day. Wait, room was paid for, but the nights enjoy your stay. All the ridiculous, difficult training is captured and tormented us. Placed brigade choosing blast. Where's the room?
Come in.
Glad to see you're awake. And after I told her over and over to call me before she collapses.
You didn't think she'd really listen to you, did you?
She looks happy.
Hey, so... what do you think Estelise thinks of me? Why are you making that face?
I just didn't think you were the kind of person who cared what other people thought.
Forget it. You can go now.
Compared to those formulas of yours, she should be easy to figure out.
Huh? Rita! You're awake. But be careful. It's just when you think you've recovered that you're in the most danger.
It's all right. I'm fine. Also, you don't need to pretend to be using that blastia anymore.
What do you mean?
It's pretty cool that you can use healing arts without a blastia.
But how did you...
What the?
Hey, it's that dragon freak!
There he is.
Rita, are you alright?
Don't you ever learn?
It sounds like the sky is falling in here. What's going on? Huh? Ah! What was that thing?
Just when the conversation was getting interesting.
That's enough talk about Estelle's healing arts for now.
Fine by me. I pretty much figured it out anyway.
Don't look at me like that. Do I really look like that much of a bad guy to you?
Yes.
Hey, wait! What's going on, you guys? Come on, tell me!
Well, take care on the way back to the capital.
Okay.
Do you have everything? Wouldn't want to have to come back later.
If I forget anything, you'll bring it to me. Won't you, Yuri?
Yeah, right. Okay, let's go find Flynn. I'll take you that far.
What are you all gonna do after this?
Well, we did lose track of the Blood Alliance.
That's easy! We can just go to Dongrest. Or not. Man, if I go back there now, they'll all just laugh at me.
Dongrest? That's the guild city, right?
Yeah. I thought we could find out about the Blood Alliance there.
What direction is it from here?
Well, it's to the west, I guess, but...
Let's check it out then. Might be helpful for anybody thinking you're starting a guild, too.
Huh? For starting a guild? Well, let's go then!
It said people learn more about failure from failure than victory. Perhaps, but only if you manage to survive that survived your failure. Torm Harbor is east from the exit. South side, Care Borgrum is out that way too.
It doesn't seem like that Flynn character is around here.
Does that mean you're staying with us for now?
Well, would that be alright?
Karol, don't fill the princess's head with ideas.
You cannot simply do as you wish. Your Highness must return to the capital. Flynn is already set out to tend to other business. Now then, Rita Mordia, we would like you to investigate yesterday's blastia malfunction.
That's pointless. I looked at him this morning, but I couldn't figure anything out.
No, we would ask that you go to the forest of Cave Mock.
Cave Mock, huh? Oh yeah, the plants affected by the disaster here look just like the ones in that forest.
We have reports of tree mutations, and of monsters increasing in both number and aggressiveness. Messengers have gone to the capital, but much time will be wasted finding a gifted mage.
I specialize in blastia. Plants are out of my league.
Consider their connection to the air. I imagine that is within your league.
Besides, if Estella's going back to the capital, I want to go with her.
What do you mean?
You are a researcher in an Imperial Blastia laboratory. You must undertake the tasks assigned to you.
Then there should be no problem if I accompany her to the forest, right?
Princess, please do not make suggestions that are simply out of the question.
If this does have something to do with air, then my healing arts would prove useful.
Yes, they would.
Please, Alexei, let me do my part to help.
Your Highness, I simply cannot allow you to go to such a dangerous forest.
Well, what if... Yuri, would you come with us?
Me?
If Yuri were to come, you wouldn't be worried, right?
Young man, please escort the princess. I ask this of you only because you once sought to join the Imperial Knights.
Of all the underhanded... I didn't ask anybody to count on me. You're pushing me into this.
It seems I can take that reply as indication of your agreement.
But there's something I have to do as well. We go to the forest after Dungrist.
Very well.
Your Excellency.
It seems Flynn foresaw this outcome.
Huh? He did what?
He left this message for you. Take care of Her Highness.
All right then. It's the forest of Cave Mock by way of Dawngrest.
I have a job for you.
I'm glad that Commandant Alexei turned out to be so reasonable.
Yeah, I thought he'd be more of a stubborn jerk myself.
Had you met him before, Yuri?
I knew him, but I doubt he knew me. I was barely in the Knights for any time at all, really.
What sort of person is he, I wonder?
He can be very formal at times, but in a way he's something of a symbol for the Knights. Many who are in the Knights now were inspired to join by Alexei's example.
One thing's clear. I don't have much in common with him.
This is the way, not this way it's west.
Let's eliminate them!
Oh, sharpened rage!
You want revenge?
What is this?
Let's eliminate them! Not bad!
Oh, sharpened rage! Run through that! Still a...
It'll be 100 years before you can...
Estelle, there's something I want to ask you.
Yes, what is it? Wait!
What's the matter?
Could you repeat what you just said?
I said there's something I want to ask you.
No, before that!
Estelle?
Yes, You finally called me Estelle. I've got to go tell everyone.
Oh, well.
Huh. Can't go there now, I guess.
I feel like an easy win.
Don't get careless.
Dragon Sword! Angels grant us your favor.
You're done.
Nurse! Put out your hand.
Honestly, that girl... Huh? Estelle. She rushes off regardless of danger. She doesn't listen when you tell her to stop.
So Estelise has finally become Estelle, huh?
I've been calling her that for a while. What's with you anyway?
Hey, you know, your tone of voice was different just then. Maybe it's just my imagination.
You're damn right it is.
Ah, there's the Rita we all know and love.
Ha! Ow! How about you just shut up? Who cares what I say or how I sound?
Not me. Here's to you being you, Rita.
This place looks nice.
This is Dongrest, my hometown.
Oh, it's where you're from. Den of Guilds, Dongrest.
Looks like a pretty lively place.
Well, it's the second largest city after the Imperial capital. It's run entirely by the guilds.
I thought it'd be more dark and dank, you know? Like a den of villains.
That's just a prejudice people have about the guilds.
I'm sure the bad reputation of the Blood Alliance is to blame for that.
Yeah. Jeez, Yuri, you make it sound like I'm a villain.
If you're a villain, what does that make him?
Point taken. So, how should we go about tracking down Barbos?
The best way is probably to stop by the Union and check there.
The Union, a guild collective run by the 5 so-called Master Guilds, right?
Yeah. The Union also serves as the city's government.
But how is this gonna work? Isn't Barbos' Blood Alliance one of the 5 Master Guilds?
Which means if we lay a hand on him, we'll be picking a fight with the Union as well.
We won't know the answer to that until we ask the Dawn.
The Dawn is the boss of the Union, isn't he?
Yep. Dawn Whitehorse, leader of Altosk, the most powerful of the 5 Master Guilds.
Alright, let's go see what the Dawn has to say then. You know the way, right, Karol?
Hey, wait. He's not the kind of person you can just meet. I don't really know if...
Please?
Union headquarters is in the north part of town.
You there, sir. Our merchandise is top quality. Take a look, see for yourself. I'm going to join Fortune's Market when I grow up. I'm glad the Dawn can keep this place lively, but I wish we'd just go take out the Empire already. My mommy's a guild Big shot, really. I even met the Dawn. So you folks here, you folks there, how would you like a rest? We're fully sanctioned by the End Guild. These dogs door won't open, huh? Be careful, the brighter the light, the darker the shadows. I came here with my husband, but I had no idea this was such a large town. Hockey Stadium, Briscoe Black Hole. Yeah, I'm not an ingredient, so don't try anything funny. I'm training to become a master chef. It's mostly been eating so far, though. Heard I could buy all the best ingredients here, so here I am. But everything was sold out when I got here. It's too bad. Only a handful of people can sit in one of those chairs. I'd like to sit there and dine one day. Bonjour, welcome to the guild, the gourmet banquet. Our fine selection is so popular that everything is sold out, pardon. The best ingredients, kitchen chef there can be. The results has to be delicious. But if even one of those is missing, you cannot make a fine meal. Welcome to the Gourmet Banquet's Briscoe Black Hole Cooking Stadium. Days without events are open to the public, so we hope you enjoy yourselves. Separate out, feast your eyes on these wares. You can buy stuff like you can't buy stuff like this in the Empire. Hey, what do you think you're doing just wandering around? Dawngrest is a city of guilds. It's probably the freest place on Earth. Sir, you might want to stop goggling at everything. It's obvious you're not from around here.
Hey, what are you doing?
What? Nothing.
Hmm? Well, if it ain't little Karol. What the hell are you thinking coming back here?
Hey, what's with you?
Yeah, I don't see Nan. She already ditched you?
No way! She wouldn't stop nagging, so I took off.
This would explain why Karol wasn't too eager to go to Dawngrest.
So are you the latest guild to take him in? You could do a lot better than that, loser.
All this kid can brag about is the number of guilds he's joined. Oh, right. That's a bad thing.
Are these your friends, Karol? You can do a lot better than these losers.
What did you say?
Such undignified men.
Shut up.
You sure have a way of saying things. I mean, you're right, but...
Yeah, you just keep talking.
What's that sound?
Damn it. They're back again. Come on.
The alarm. Monsters are here.
Monsters? Wait, is this shaking the monsters' footsteps?
If so, they've brought quite an army.
Yeah, but don't worry. Even if there have been a lot of monsters around here lately, our barrier here is strong, and it's never been broken before. And the guilds take care of the monsters outside the barrier. Huh? Oh, crap!
The barrier disappeared?
What the hell is going on? The monsters are gonna get inside!
Damn it, why do things like this always happen to me, no matter where I go?
You gotta be cursed.
Maybe.
Yuri, we have to go stop the monsters.
Hell, my legs won't move. The barrier broke. That's impossible. Is the Empire behind this? Running away now would be an insult to merchants everywhere. This is life. You got a problem with that?
This is crazy. Where are all these monsters coming from?
Something isn't right.
Doesn't something seem different about the monsters as well?
Here they come. Let's eliminate them.
Conceal wave! Don't let up. There's more coming.
Why are there so many?
Damn it! It's just one right after the other. Let's eliminate them. Sharpened rage. Run through that which blocks our future. Stalagmite. Damn, there's no end to these things. Ah!
Damn!
Thank you so much!
Forget it! Run! Damn! I'm not gonna make it!
Come on, you filthy maggots! I'll take the lot of you! Come see how it feels to get beat down by an old man!
That old guy is really going after him. Who the hell is he?
It's the Dawn! That's Dawn Whitehorse!
So that's him, huh?
It's the Dawn! The Dawn's here! Let's kick this monster scum out of here! Defend the city!
Nobody messes with the clouds of dawn!
Was that Flynn?
Flynn!
We've come to help subdue the monsters!
Hold your horses, Night Boy. We couldn't live with ourselves if we let the Knights do our dirty work. Now get the hell out of here.
Is this really the time for that?
Each and every one of these people left the Empire of their own free will and joined a guild. There ain't a soul in this town so spineless they go running to you guys for help.
But...
These are the rules of the life we've chosen. It's up to us to make sure those rules don't get broken.
Holding to your beliefs no matter what's at stake. So that's what a real guild is like.
Hey, you there! Lead the way!
I have a name, you know! Where are we going, anyway?
We're going to repair the barrier, Blastia. If we don't, the city will be overrun with monsters.
You're coming too!
Guess that's my only option. The barrier failed right as the monsters appeared? What the hell is going on in this city?
I've lived in Dawngrest my whole life, but I've never seen anything like this.
So why the hell do we have such terrible timing?
How should I know?
What? You don't really think I'm cursed, do you?
Didn't the same thing happen in Halor? No knights here. We, the guild, protect this town. I have lived in this town for many a year, but I have never seen the barrier fail. Fighting not to fight is the question, but thinking about it doesn't bring you any answers. Oh, hey, have a good time. Have a good time over there. Just here for a visit, and the barrier disappeared. Talk about bad luck. I'm so totally in love with this waitress right now. The barrier disappeared. No good, no good. Is it true? But monsters can't cross the barrier. What is the barrier? What? The barrier's gone? What's the commotion about? I've conquered countless obstacles to get where I am. That's why I'm not afraid of any monsters. The barrier disappeared. How should I respond to this situation? Young people nowadays striding into bars in the middle of the day.
We're too late. This is so horrible.
Out of the way! I might be able to do something with this.
Rita, watch out! Behind you!
We won't let you fix the barrier.
What the hell? It's just one thing after another. I'm sick of this.
Huh.
Let's work together!
Not bad.
Are these people from the Blood Alliance? We've seen these people before.
Looks like we have those guys to thank for the barrier blastia failing on us.
But why?
Looks like you've got your hands full over here.
So the Don's little lecture didn't stick?
I'm just doing what I can to help. How's the repair of the barrier blastia going?
That'll depend on our genius mage here.
The core is still there. They just fiddled with your formula a bit and stopped it, didn't they? What the? This is an amplifier? And this formula again. The same as they were using back on Amid Hill.
The barrier disappeared when the monsters attacked. It can't be a coincidence that they happened at the same time, can it?
Probably not.
So does your appearance here mean this is tied up with all the Empire's problems?
I don't know. That's why I came here to check things out.
That's there, and this goes here.
That's our Rita.
Alright, time to clean up the monsters outside the barrier. The guilds won't be able to complain if we fight monsters outside the city.
We'll leave the monsters to Flynn. Let's go to the Union and ask about Barbos.
You really trust Flynn, don't you?
Only because there's no one else I can trust. That's how I look at it.
Yuri, I don't get you sometimes.
How many guilds are there in this city?
I don't know the exact number, but I think there are more than 100.
Whoa, that many? Are all of them in the Union?
Nah, not all of them, but I'd guess around 90% of them are Union members.
Wow, and the Dawn's at the top of them all. That guy's amazing.
That's why he's the Dawn!
What are you so proud about? The Dawn's the amazing one, not you.
Is he related to him? Guild Union HQ.
Who are you all?
We need to talk to the Dawn about something. Help us out, could you?
It's a matter that concerns the 5 Master Guilds.
I haven't seen you around here recently. What guild do you belong to?
We don't belong to a guild exactly.
Unfortunately, the Dawn has left town in pursuit of the monsters.
He went after the monsters?
Yes. He plans on taking out the monster nests in one fell swoop.
I see. Thanks for the information.
No worries.
If I went and helped them, I could prove myself to the Dawn.
Oh well, shall we go look for that information in town?
What? We're not going to help the Dawn?
So you know where the monster nests are then?
Oh, well, good point.
Since it seems like you won't be making progress anytime soon, I'm gonna go check out Cave Mock.
How selfish!
I just want to get it out of the way as soon as possible.
Then does that mean Estelle's going along with you?
Yes. I told Alexei I was going to go after all. Don't worry. We'll be fine between the two of us.
Sorry, afraid not. If you got hurt or anything, Flynn would hunt me down and kill me.
You're gonna go, Yuri?
Well, we don't really have any good leads around town that we're following anyway.
Then it's decided. Let's go to the forest of Cave Mock.
Huh, he's following us.
Mock, are they? What a coincidence.
Come to think of it, why was Flynn in Dawngrest? The Empire and the Union have never gotten along, so Knights don't show up here often.
I doubt they're here to see the sights either. It's gotta be tied up in one of their duties.
Do you think Flynn's alright? Those guild people were being really mean to him.
Flynn's no delicate little flower. He can take some heat. Don't forget, before he was a knight, he had to make it on the streets of the lower quarter.
I hope you're right.
It's not. Huh. It's scattered all over.
This looks easy. Don't let him trip you up. Flickering blaze.
You're all right. Who's next?
You're done. Oh, power.
I got a little worked up.
Forest of Cave Mock.
I had no idea trees this big existed.
Yeah, but it doesn't exactly look healthy for them to be this overgrown.
It's just like you said, Karol. It's like what happened at Heliord when the Blastia went berserk.
Be careful. There's somebody here.
Hey, what a coincidence! What the hell are you doing in a place like this?
You know, out for a forest stroll, taking in the nature.
Something smells fishy.
What? Where's my welcome?
You didn't think we'd honestly be glad to see you, right?
Ah, you don't mean that. I can come in handy, you know.
You're not thinking of coming with us, right?
Of course. It's lonely being out here all by my lonesome. What, no dice?
You'd better watch your back. If you try anything funny, you're dead.
Hey, you don't really think my story stinks that bad, do ya?
Yeah, the stench is sort of coming off you in waves.
Really?
I can't take responsibility for what I'll do if you make any sudden moves. Don't forget that.
And Raven joined.
Dawngrest has a very different atmosphere from the capital, doesn't it? The city seems so energetic. Everyone here is so full of life.
Of course! It's the largest guild city. Everyone lives according to their own principles. Do you like Dawngrest, Estelle?
Yes, I think it's lovely.
What about you, Yuri?
I think it'd be a really great city if the barrier wasn't crapping out.
Yuri, will you please let that go?
I'm kidding. The city's not bad at all. It even feels kind of like the lower quarter.
Oh,
I feel like an easy win.
Don't get careless.
You're gone! My style! You're gone!
Oh, power that turns undefiled purity.
This is my style! Get out of here!
Yeah, I beat you into next week.
Next week? But can...
Guess we can do this.
This is my style!
Spread thy wings, snare, and deliver thy enemies unto me. Okay, let's go.
It's an ambush!
We can still overcome this.
You're gone! All right, who's
The
next?
crystals shine.
Azure Wolf Strike!
Photon! What about the person who controls the Union? What is Don Whitehorse like?
In a word, big. Big voice, big body, big everything.
We already know what he looks and sounds like. We saw him, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, he's a really cool person.
Does that answer your question, Estelle?
It's clear that Karol has a lot of respect for the Dawn, but that's about the only thing that's clear.
He's so cool that it can't be expressed in words.
We'll just leave it at that then.
Oh, don't mind me. Do whatever you came to do.
What should we do about him?
Do you know any tricks that'll convince us you're worth keeping around?
Do I look like some kind of street magician to you? Hey, you! Come here a second.
What? Me?
Huh? What do you want with Karol?
Ah! Don't just leave me here!
Show him what for, kid.
Why me? Okay, this isn't funny anymore.
Should be any minute now.
Ah! It exploded from the inside!
What did you do?
You just wait for them to let their guard down, give them a little poke, and then bam!
Jeez, I bet you're great at parties.
I suppose that was good enough.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
Hey, you mean I passed?
Are you kidding?
It'll be much easier to do things to him if we keep him nearby.
What do you mean, things?
Hadn't thought about that.
Okay, just got a little chill up my spine.
Well then, Mr. Raven, after you.
Right.
I know there's not much point in bringing it up again, but this guy's really fishy. Yeah, how long's he planning to stick with us anyway?
Does he even have a good reason for being in Cave Mock?
You heard him, old man. Spit it out.
Huh? I'm gonna stick with you guys as long as need be. And as for my reasons, I thought I told you. I'm on a mission of self-discovery.
You said you were out for a forest stroll, taken in the nature.
Oh, I did?
If I had a memory that bad, I'd want to find myself too.
There you go.
Really fishy. Really, really, really fishy. It's an ambush!
We can still overcome this. Holy power, come to me! First aid! Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor!
Not too shabby, huh?
This looks easy.
Don't get careless.
Now this is my style.
Azure Wolf Strike!
Oh, flickering blaze, burn!
Try
Fireball power that tries souls shine! Protons!
Yeah, easy win.
Cavalry!
Not too shabby, huh?
Try to be careful. These botanical abnormalities are being caused by the air here. There's a good chance that there's a pocket of excess air all over the place. Yeah, too much air can be a negative effect on people in Blastia. Taking in a lot of air causes your metabolism to speed up, and that'll make you more tired than usual. Wow, you know more than I thought. Huh. It's just common sense. I expect someone to know about air. I expect people to know about air's effect on the human body. I didn't think it was common knowledge that Blastia could become super saturated with air if used improperly. Now, anyone who deals with high Blastia should know all about it. Actually, I've never heard about it until Rita mentioned it. Yeah, you gotta be quick slacking and hit the books, kid. Karol, what are you doing? Let's hurry up and go. Yeah. Get away. Don't touch me. Stay back. Karol, it's okay. It already flew away. It did. Alright, let's keep moving. Captain Karol seems a little different than usual, doesn't he? You think? He seems quite his usual spaced out kid self to me. No, something's different about him. The Karol I knew before wouldn't be peeing his pants and running for his life if something like that happened. Now that you mention it, I think you're right. Bugs, giant swarm of them, watch out. Stay away. Hey, what did you do that for? My eyes. I was just giving a little something to keep away the giant swarm of bugs. I don't believe it. I thought I was gonna die. Karol, you're really afraid of bugs, aren't you? Who, me? Not at all. It's okay, Karol. You don't have to pretend. Here, take this. Ospio brand insect spray. It's the best to keep the bugs away. You don't mind? Not at all. Just make sure not to spray it near people. It can sting. So I'm not a person anymore. Am I? Sheesh. Come on, let's go. Here, learn the bug breath base start.
Wow, Karol. When you freak out, you really freak out.
Come on! Everyone has a few things they're afraid of, don't they?
Not me.
Now, Genius Mage. It's not nice to lie. Even old Raven's got his own fears.
What are you afraid of, old man?
I'm afraid of pretty girls.
What?
Yeah. Rita, it's better to come clean. That way we can help you out.
Like anyone needs your help. I can take care of myself just fine.
Her type always has some of the worst fears.
Yeah, whatever.
Don't get sloppy.
You're gone! What the? Not bad.
It'll be 100 years before...
I hate the controls on that thing. Huh? This is definitely no regular monster. Sometimes it's better to run when it gets too much.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto thee.
Oh, flickering blade. Hey, help me out when I'm casting.
I'll protect you. Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Oh, din of this modest land. Strong blast. That's no good. Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me. Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me. Tractor beam!
Oh, power that tries soul shine. favor.
Have to. Oh, flickering blaze, burn!
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. Nurse! Holy power, come to me. I'm okay. Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
That was way too strong.
Over yet. Take that. I'm okay. Are you?
Hurts.
I'm not feeling so hot.
Okay. Holy power, come on, man. I'm okay. Holy power, come to me. Holy power, come to me. First,
I'm not feeling so hot.
okay. We finished them
Yes!
off.
I finished them off.
Huh?
That was a pretty strong monster, but I guess we're done.
I guess we're done? Come on! We just defeated that gigantic monster!
Calm down, Karol. Pull yourself together.
Come on, Yuri! You can at least be a little bit happy! Huh? What's the matter, Estelle? Why are you sitting?
How can both of you take it so easily?
What, did you get scared, Estelle?
That huge monster. I was so nervous.
You were doing just fine while we were fighting.
But if I got like this during battle, I'd end up causing trouble for everybody.
Don't worry about it, Estelle. Here, let me give you a hand.
I'm sorry.
There we go. Now, who do we get to fight next? Bring them on, right?
I'd rather have nobody be next.
Huh? Hey, Yuri. You're really ready for another fight, aren't you?
We'll destroy them in no time.
Holy power, come to
Odin
me.
of this modest land.
First aid blast. Wonderful. Holy power, come to me.
Flickering blaze, burn!
First aid.
Fireball! I found you. Don't get in our way.
Let's work together.
Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball!
Wonderful.
I got a little worked up. Guess we can do this.
Oh, brilliant caprice of innocent waters!
Take this!
Second rage, cut through that which blocks our future!
Put out your hand.
This looks easy.
Don't get careless.
Oh, caprice!
be 100 years before you can beat me.
Formations all over the place.
This is awesome!
Holy power, come to me! Dragon Upper! Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor! Destroy rock! Nerd! It doesn't seem fair.
It's your way.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Spread
You're
thy
gone.
snare and deliver
What's
my
this?
enemies unto me.
Man, I was just getting warmed up.
Don't get sloppy. Holy power, come to me.
Let them thy undefiled purity.
Splash!
Crushing! Crushing out here! Take this!
First aid!
Smile of wavering darkness.
Alright, who's next? Yeah, I beat you into neck. Oh man. Alright, alright.
Holy power, come to wavering darkness! First aid! Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. Nerd, we finished them off.
Aye.
It's an ambush! We can still overcome this. Holy power, come to me! First aid!
Yeah, I beat you into next week.
Hey, did any of you just hear a voice?
I wonder where you're taking me, matey. I've heard that voice before.
Patty?
What? Is she a friend of yours?
We've got to help her!
Yeah, just leave it to me.
He hit it!
Is she gonna finally join us now too?
Nice catch!
Yeah? So you're still looking for Ifrit's treasure?
Ifrit?
Yeah, right. Treasure in a place like this? Who gave you that load of crap?
The Map-Making Guild. World Cellar tells me all sorts of things. After all, those lads travel all around the world.
Is that why you went to Rigaud's mansion too? But there wasn't anything there, right?
No, but a story that's 100% believable is all the more fishy.
I suppose that's true.
Except that you're 100% fishy.
Hey, no need to be mean now.
Anyway, I've got to get back to my treasure hunting.
If you keep wandering around all alone, you'll get attacked by monsters again.
That monster didn't attack me. We were playing together.
I don't think the monster saw it that way.
Hattie, behind you!
I guess that means she'll be fine on her own.
Will you come with me?
Yeah, she's joining now.
Offer, but treasure hunting will have to wait until another day.
What? Oh, yeah,
It's an awful shame, but nonetheless, I must go.
Oh, she's not joining now then. Okay.
She's gone.
Is she really gonna be okay?
She said she'll be fine. So yeah, why not?
I hope you're right. Still, it's not like worrying's gonna change anything. Come on, let's get going.
Man, I wish we could get out of here already.
Don't get so flustered, boy. We'll get out of here nice and easy, you'll see.
Not everyone leads a carefree life of unicorns and rainbows like you know.
Life is a lot like this forest. Winding paths, intertwining. Ah, this forest is really relaxing.
Come on, let's leave our philosopher behind and get a move on.
Listen to what I've got to say.
So you mean we're lost in the forest of life?
Oh, so you get what I'm saying.
Before we find our way out of the forest of life, we need to find our way out of this one.
I'll lead. I have found direction in this life more times than... Hey, wait! I'm not done yet!
We'll destroy them in no time.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Sharpened rage, cut through that which blocks our future. Stalagmite!
You're gone! Take this! Azure Wolf!
We finished them off.
I finished them off.
Huh?
Oh, man. All right, all right.
Come on, Wind. Knock them around and cut them down.
Grant them thy undefiled purity.
It'll be 100 years before you can beat me.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
Take this!
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Oh, sharpened rage, cut through this. Think before you use your arts.
I'm sorry.
Come on, Wind. Knock them around and cut them down.
I don't feel good.
Man, I was just getting warmed up. Oh, man. All right, all right.
Holy power, come to
Oh,
me.
flickering blaze, burn. Fireball! You're done.
Affliction,
Grant them thy undefiled purity.
holy power, come to me. First aid. Foul affliction. Holy power. We finished them off.
I fin...
Sorry if I hurt you.
Oh, flickering blaze, burn.
Angels, grant us your favor.
I got a little worked up.
No, there's no challenge at all.
Don't get careless.
A caprice of innocent souls.
All right, who's next?
Cut him down.
Sharpened rage. Cut through that with flux are.
It'll be 100 years before...
This is the same phenomenon we saw at Heliord. The air is weaker than it was there, but there's no mistaking it.
That monster looks just like the ones that attacked Dawngrass.
Here it comes.
What's up with this forest? I can't believe there's a place like this in the forest.
Is there any way to quiet the monsters?
We have to get them before they get us.
So it's a little tough. Let's just get it over with.
I hope we only have to kill this one.
Stay sharp.
We'll lose our lives if we aren't careful.
Set my alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me.
Oh, power that tries souls shine!
Photon! With sharpened rage. Run through that with flux are
Would ya?
Okay. Nurse!
Come on, Win. Knock him around and take this.
With sharpened rage. Run through that with flux are future.
Windblade!
I was so surprised.
You can't relax yet.
The air is still out of control. The trees, the monsters. It's gotta be the air that's causing this.
There's more of them!
Ah, so this is the end, huh? Farewell, all my dear fans the world over.
I'll make sure your gravestone reads, "Here lies the world's biggest sap."
You're supposed to say stuff like, "We can make it through this together."
Who is he?
Wait! What is that sword? Let me see. How did you do that back there? You, like, sliced through the air, but that's impossible.
What good would that knowledge do you?
Well, I mean, with something like that, we might be able to stop the blastia from going berserk. We saw that happen to a blastia. The air was out of control. We couldn't do anything.
This was only a distortion. It is a natural occurrence.
Distortion?
Thank you so much for helping us.
Do not go near the air crene.
Huh?
What do you mean, air crene?
Air crene are the springs from which all air in the world comes.
Springs of air.
Who are you? This isn't the kind of place you just go for a walk. We would have been dead without your help, though. Thanks.
That power. Could it be the Rizomata formula? I can't tell anything from checking things out here. I have to see some others.
Hey, didn't that guy earlier say these were all over the world?
Yeah, he did.
We won't know anything solid until we find them and study them.
So, I guess we're finished looking into things here?
Yeah, let's get back to Dawngrass to meet with the Dawn.
I can't go over there.
This looks easy. Don't let him trip you up.
Dragon!
Come on, control power back to me. Sharpened blade. Through that.
Dragon Sword!
Just practice your
Alright, who's
fingers.
next?
Nice! Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball!
That was easy.
Anomalous air conditions result in blastia going out of control, which in turn leads to monsters turning vicious. If this is related to the distortion he was talking about, then it might not be only this forest that's affected.
You sure mumble to yourself a lot, don't you?
What? Another monster attack?
What are they running from?
Karol, keep your head down.
It's them.
Dawn!
You all do something?
Do something? What do you mean?
Those savage monsters turned docile as pups and ran off. What did you do?
Yuri, it must be because we stopped the flow of the air.
The monsters turned tame because we stopped the runaway air!
Runaway air?
Hey, old man, do you know something?
Well, my old friend Bellius used to say something about it.
So it's true that Dawn and Bellius are friends.
Who is Bellius?
The Duce who rules the Colosseum of Nordopolica.
Nordopolica.
And what's with that runaway air?
It was really amazing. More and more really strong monsters kept on coming, but we...
Boy, those are the sorts of things you keep to yourself.
What?
You don't do deeds like that so other people will notice. You do them so that you can protect your town and your friends.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me, could I see him for a moment?
What?
Oh. You can use healing arts. Thank you.
Ain't that Raven over there? Quit hiding, you! Our man ain't giving you trouble, is he?
What do you mean, trouble? The reason the monsters got tame was our doing. Mine especially.
Huh? Raven's a member of Altosk?
Somehow that seems to be the case.
Ouch, Gramps. Cut that out.
Shut up, you!
Don Whitehorse.
What is it?
I know we've only just met, but I have something I need to talk to you about.
Quite the strapping young lad, aren't you? What's your name?
I'm Yuri. Yuri,
eh? So you must be the leader here.
Excuse me, Gramps. Anybody home?
There ain't been too many lively youngsters around here lately, so I've grown bored. I'll listen to you, but in exchange, you gotta indulge me for a bit.
Jeez, what a time for that old geezer's bad habit.
What are you talking about?
Whenever he finds someone who shows a little backbone, he just has to test them.
Test? Test what?
Their strength, of course.
Exactly. Now, come and indulge an old man in his innocent hobby.
No. You can count me out.
Hey, he just took off.
all right. An opportunity to face the head of a guild isn't the kind of thing that comes along every day.
That's the spirit. Show me what you got.
If you're so old, then retire and drink tea in peace.
Sorry, but that's really not my style. Well.
Oh, wrong thing.
I'm just getting started.
Well, that's enough. After all, if we keep this up, this is gonna turn into a real battle. That was the most fun I've had in a long time. All right, I'll hear you out now.
Don, sorry to interrupt.
I see. All right, you dogs. Time to head out. Sorry about this, but something's come up. We gotta return to Dungrest. If you come by the Union, you'll have my ear first chance I get. Hope that's okay.
If I have your word, that's fine by me.
You're not nervous at all to talk to me. You all would make a good addition to our guild.
I was giving him everything I got in that fight, though. A guild, huh?
We're gonna make one, right?
We'll see.
So, what do you think? Y'all finally get a taste of how awesome I am?
I sure didn't notice you being too awesome out there.
Always so quick to criticize.
All right, I'd like to go back to Dongrest to meet with the Dawn and keep looking for Barbos.
Rita, once Yuri's done with his business, we should go back to report. Rita?
Oh, what was that?
Once Yuri's done, we should go back to report to Alexei. Is something the matter?
No, it's nothing. Come on, let's go back.
She wants to go around the world to find the places where the air springs are.
Just who was that strange person with the sword anyway?
Do you think he came to Cave Mock all by himself?
I
There are
didn't
so
seem
many
to know
monsters
him.
around.
Judging by the way he was standing, he's pretty confident in his own abilities. He seemed calm or even like meditative. Well, whatever. He was a strange guy.
Yeah, I have no idea what was up with him at all.
Let's get this over with. You're gone!
I screwed up.
First thy undefiled purity. Spring back from the abyss of death.
Smile,
Unwavering dark grant us your favor.
Zero! Okay, let's go.
Don Whitehorse. I can see how a man like that could rise to the top of the Union. It's pretty impressive.
I'm just relieved he's the sort of person who's willing to listen. I didn't think he'd give us a chance, considering that he's never met us before.
That's what makes the Dawn so great! I told you, right? Man, he's so cool!
Do you run his fan club or something?